All right, welcome back to another episode of the Black Bullion Show for goldandsilvertoday.com. Check that website out, everybody. So today we're talking about gold, and it's been a while since we did an analysis and forecast for where we're going as far as silver prices are. So I think that there are some developments regarding gold's near-term prospects that we have been seeing, but a particular indicator that I've been watching is leaving me kind of firm-footed in my hunches. But before we get into any of that, if you're new to this channel, please hit that big red subscribe button right down below. Also, please hit the like button. Helps to get this economic evangelism right on out there to the masses to bring more people into precious metals. Okay, so let's start with what one analyst sees here. And he says, price of gold fundamental daily forecast, increased bets on Biden win, providing extra dose of buying power. So let's scroll all the way down to this one last paragraph here for his daily forecast. So he says this: gold is expected to continue to be supported and could actually accelerate to the upside if the dollar continues to weaken and if it spikes lower. There are no major reports on Friday, so stimulus will be at the forefront. Gold is not out of danger. However, it could plunge if the negotiations between Mnuchin and Pelosi are called off for some reason. Okay, so I'm actually of the mind that the bill won't pass. And if you saw the earlier video that I did today at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, 12 p.m. Pacific Time, then you would see why. It's something that Mitch McConnell recently said. I'm surprised that markets hadn't priced that in to this point. But yeah, I don't really think we're going to get much of anything before the election, and that might be a near-term. Now that might spark some near-term volatility for the gold price. But let's take a look at GLD before we get into looking at gold spot. And let's do an analysis here. Okay, so here we have GLD in a daily chart via a 6-month range. And, we have the Bollinger Bands up there at the top. We have the volume beneath of it, and then we have the RSI at the bottom. So guys, just by eyeballing all of these indicators together, this just continues to look like a consolidation that that soon may be ready for a breakout to either the upside or the downside. GLD's price action has been kept beneath the middle band of the Bollinger Bands since pretty much mid-September. And we've continued to lessen in volume of GLD, which is good, so that we can shake out some of the weak hands. The RSI has pretty much been sitting pretty in the middle. Overall, GLD looks like it's pretty much consolidating with near-term highs not peaking above previous ones. In the near term, it looks like we may have some downside pressure. Let's take a look at the spot. Okay, so here we have pretty much this encapsulated with the spot price against the 50-day moving average in the blue. We have the 100-day in green, and then 200-day in orange. So now I don't want to alarm anyone here, but the 50-day is actually beginning to curve down a little bit, and it's kind of closing in on the 100-day. And if this trend continues, we may actually have to come to terms with what's known as a death cross. And, pretty much when the near-term outlook is bearish against the intermediate outlook, that's pretty much, what we might have with a death cross here. Now, I don't believe we'll have to worry about it crossing the 50-day, crossing the 200-day. That's more of a kind of like, hey, this bull market is over kind of move. And I don't think that's what we're going to be seeing. But yes, the 50-day looks like it may want to kind of curve into the 100-day. But honestly, that's not too much of a big issue. We are expecting to see a lot more volatility in the future. So I wouldn't be too surprised. As of right now, the 100-day is looking like a nice resistance level for the gold spot price. And it looks like we haven't yet touched the resistance level in the past few trading days of the 50-day moving average. But who knows, that may happen. But I do think, given the volume in GLD and given the price action that we've been seeing, that it doesn't look like there's a lot of good, strong footing for a huge push up as far as getting a lot of buyers in there. Again, because the volume has dropped so significantly. So as far as a forecast, I don't feel too confident in the near term. So next week, I don't know, guys. It looks like it might not be. It looks like it might not be that good. Especially, I don't think markets have priced in the fact that we may not have a stimulus passed. But guys, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Thanks again for watching. Please hit that like button. Please subscribe if you're new. It's Black Bullion for goldandsilvertoday.com.